Let me begin with a very famous couplet from Sadi. Tweaking it a little bit really makes it quite befitting for this glorious occasion today. It reads like this: Hazar bar bishuyam dahan ze mushko gulab, hanuz naam tu guftan kamo lebe adabist. I wash my mouth with musk and rose essence 1,000 times. Oh, my alma mater, I have read it this year. Still the mention of your great and prestigious name may amount to impudence. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an immense joy and absolute honor to be part of this AKU's 40-year celebrations, and particularly our Founders Day, being part of the Founders Day. Extremely grateful to AKU leadership for allowing me this opportunity to share with you my brief journey as a graduate of AKU ID's inaugural alumni of inaugural class. For me, honestly, this is a day of gratitude to recognize AKU's immense contributions which reshaped and instilled a new meaning in my life. Just to give you a cursory look at my 45-year career trajectory, the second part of which shows my affiliation with AKU ID, my love, my dedication, my work, my achievement with Aga Khan University, IED. And when I look back at this trajectory, I can say with certainty that AKU education, AKU ID education, has influenced my life in three very important ways. It has helped me become more useful towards other fellow human beings. It has contributed to breaking the vicious ultra-poverty cycle, both in terms of intellectual and material poverty. And it has facilitated the shift from a state of non-being to coming into being. In Urdu we call it एक ऐसा सफर था जिसने मुझे नेस्ती से हस्ती में पहुंचने का मौका दे दिया. And this is my belief. Implementing AKU ID's vision and achieving its goals has been a passion, एक देवानगी. सफर देवानगी का इश्क की मंजिल से आगे है, as they call it, and a rewarding experience that helped me become who I am as a professional, as a family person, and as a community volunteer. Let me very briefly tell you what it has been like for me as a professional. Over these last 3 decades or so, luckily I have been able to touch and influence some 75,000 stakeholders of education. 25,000 of these practically at PDCN in our face-to-face interaction with them. The rest of them out there in the field, the children, the mothers, the communities, and so on and so forth. And if we analyze very carefully this impact, one stakeholder impacting others, the overall triggering impact can reach millions, if you believe it. One person affecting millions as a result of this education getting from AKU. And we have tried over these years to touch our stakeholders, to touch with AKU values, including the spark of hope and optimism, love of knowledge, peacemaking, compassion and tolerance. And another aspect of my role has been fostering partnerships. I cannot go into details, and there is so much to be shared. But collaboration with the GB government these days for us at AKU PDCN has touched newer heights of strategic importance. Our work with police department. When I return from there in a couple of days, we are going to start up police inspectors. 40 inspectors budget has been given to us to start the training for them on sense of professionalism. And then our outreach to Wada in South Waziristan and Diamar in Gilgit-Baltistan. are true living examples of AKU's vision to embrace those who are marginalized, who are destitute, who need our support. And that's what we do in places like Wana in South Waziristan and Diawan. Based on these contributions, the Chief Minister Gilgit-Baltistan awarded the Best Friend of Education Award to AKU PDCN during 2018. With regard to the influence of this AKU education on my family life, it has been a revolution, I must say. I was the first one in my entire family to get a formal education. And today, as a result of this blessing that I got from AKU ID, the education, the support, the intellectual stimulation, today in my family alone, we are 3 doctors, 2 teachers, an engineer working abroad, and an entrepreneur. This is a revolution. And this credit directly goes to AKU ID's education. With regard to my work as a volunteer, Alhamdulillah, I have been blessed over these decades. I have found myself working for Imamati institutions as a volunteer, for AKDN and public sector institutions. And then I initiated and led the work of reconstructing the process of AKSP school in Rahimabad, my native village, which AKSP chose as first model school, and today it's a higher secondary model school. I'm proud of that contribution that I made to my village as a gift. And thousands will get education forever, for centuries to come from that school. And I have had a passion that to silently support the education of needy children, and this number goes in hundreds again, if not thousands. And as a result, Shukr, I have got different awards and titles, including the Qaid-e-Azam Award of Performance in 2004 by GB government, Huzur Mukhi, and now Rai, awarded by Ismaili Council for Pakistan on behalf of His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan, for which I bow my head and I express my shukr. Finally, I was asked only to speak for 5 minutes. I think I have already gone beyond that. Just an appeal coming from the bottom of my heart to the graduating class and to the alumni out there. There is a saying in Arabic, Yadul Uliya khairun min Yadul Sufla. The upper hand that gives is nobler than the lower hand that receives. My friends, we are fortunate to be AKU IB's graduates and alumni. AKU has been our nourishing mother, our alma mater, the mother, the way our physical mothers nurtured us and they looked after our bodies. This alma mater, this nourishing mother, looked after our intellectual, our ethical, and our spiritual dimensions of our personalities. Therefore, the way we owe a debt of gratitude to our physical mothers at home, we owe our passion, our contribution, our time, knowledge, and nazarana, financial, everything, whatever we can do, back to our alma maters. That is something due, not to remain on the receiving end most of the time, but also to remain at the giving end. This is a key message I hope that you will carry with you back to your homes. Giving back to or gifting AKU can be an amazing source of spiritual happiness. Once again, I would like to conclude another couplet. This is from me. तुम जिनको मयस्सर हो लाजिम है कि उन पर वो रोज अपने बख्त का सदका दिया करें. O AKU, those who have been blessed with your patronage and affection must owe you every day in return a gift or a charity for their good fortune. Thank you very much, and God bless our fun university for centuries and millennia to come. Thank you very much.